In this week's gospel, Jesus preaches his parable of the sower. I often like to think about this parable as the parable of the terrible farmer. I don't know about you. I've got a little garden at home. I don't garden the way this gardener gardens. He's throwing seeds everywhere. They're hitting the path, they're hitting the rocks, they're hitting the bad soil, they're hitting the good soil. A good farmer intentionally plants the seed in the good soil, right? So this isn't to say God's a bad farmer. The image here, Jesus says the seed is the word of God. God is sloppy with his grace. He is throwing it out everywhere all the time. God always acts first in our lives. We sometimes think like, oh, I decided or I felt this desire to pray more, or I felt this drawing to get closer to God. You felt that drawing because God is drawing you, right? He's the sloppy farmer. He's throwing the grace everywhere, the seed of the word of God. The point of the parable is for us to discern what type of soil are we and how receptive are we to the word of God. So maybe you've had this experience before where you've gone to mass and you felt like, I didn't really get anything out of that. That was kind of dry and kind of boring. You're the rocky soil, right? I'm there a lot of times too. It's our job at Mass to receive the Word of God that's being flung at us in a million different ways. It's our job in our daily lives to receive that Word of God that's being flung at us in a million different ways. And if we're not seeing it, if we're not hearing it, if it's not landing, it's not on God, it's on us. We've made ourselves into the wrong type of soil. So we got to start responding to that grace that's being flung at us all the time to churn that soil, get rid of those rocks, make the soil fertile and fruitful so that that seed can plant and bear fruit in our lives.